So the new enemies are actually a pretty radical shift for the Halo universe. We have the Covenant, of course. They're still there, and they're still very, very angry at the Master Chief. It's a splinter group of Covenant, as a matter of fact, with a beef against humanity. The Prometheans, on the other hand, have simply been disturbed from 100,000 years of slumber and aren't welcoming any kind of intrusion. But there's something about the way that they recognize the Chief as a particular threat that's going to be an interesting part of the plot.
We're not alone. Switching visor.
Oh God! What are those things? Immediate assistance! All units, please respond!
You know, we're going to announce more about multiplayer and Forge later in the year, but right now we're showing War Games, which is the kind of our newly fictionalized traditional competitive multiplayer. So if you want to play Team Slayer, Capture the Flag, you're going to do it under the auspices of War Games, which is a simulator set aboard the Starship Infinity. Doesn't really affect your game, but it does connect to your career. And career is one of the biggest changes we've made. You can fully customize your Spartan's appearance, of course. You've been able to do that for a while. But you can also customize his armor abilities, his loadouts, and the weapons that he takes into combat with him. And you do that through a series of unlockable loadout stuff. And we're also adding some new abilities, like the really simple ones, like the ability to carry a little bit more armor, or the ability to carry 2 primary weapons at once, are fairly typical examples of that. And we'll talk more about that later on. But at its core, it feels like Halo. Definitely a few changes, big ones, including the ability to sprint for everyone. So that's not an armor ability anymore, it's a default ability. But we've built the levels to accommodate for that increased movement and encounter speed.